Hi guys, so we're back with another truth about, and as you can see, this is the truth about Capricorns, in my humble opinion. Feel free to add your perspective in the comment section, guys. I was asked to do this video after I did the Scorpio one, so you know my channel, ask and you shall receive. So yeah, Capricorn, earth sign, right? I mean, look at all these variations. And in that last video, somebody commented, well, I'm, Scorpio Deacon 1. And I was like, whoa, do not start making it any more deeper for people. This is general. It's going to get to way more questions. But yeah, so I'm glad to know, you guys are really into your astrology, but keep it, as simple as possible. I have to on general readings because I have limited time. I'm not supported like that on my channel. I have limited time. So, Capricorns, huh? Where shall we go first? So, it's the Devil card, right? I feel like here, we should start here. Capricorns, very strong, very determined, very charming, but I feel like it's kind of hard to win their trust once they've, been hurt like this here. I feel like they can come across as like the coldest sign, especially if they've been hurt. And I mean, like we said in the Scorpio videos, there's different vibrations to each sign, okay? So we're talking higher and lower levels here. But I feel like, in general, most people who have been hurt like this may be a little bit shy to maybe invest their trust in people. But it shows that Capricorns, it's hard to win their trust. I feel like, Capricorns are all in or all out. And this is why as well I got the Hierophant out here. Because I felt like they're very committed to what they do. Okay, so I felt like the Hierophant represents that. They're always striving to get to the top of their game, whatever it is for them. Businessman, self-employed, whatever. I feel like you're always committed and very goal orientated. Like they want to know their life purpose here, They work very hard, I feel, here. Yeah, I feel like they can be quite noble savages. So, if they're at the higher level of being a Capricorn, they'll have a lot of integrity. Okay? At a lower level, I feel like you can probably find them to be quite materialistic. Okay, guys, I'm not trying to dog on anybody. I'm saying, like, sometimes, once they get their goals, they can be like, okay, maybe I want this car, so they're going to work hard towards this car. So it's very good in a sense as well to be very goal orientated and want to know your life purpose and things like that and really work hard for it. We can't knock you for that. Really working hard. I would just say that some Capricorns, like most signs, but they can get very materialistic about things. Okay, so when you're on that sort of thing, it's like very materialistic, power hungry. I mean, look, we are the devil. Okay, so I do feel like because you are goal orientated and want to rise to the top of your game, I feel like it can sometimes here come across as like maybe you want to dominate people or you want to control people here, but I feel like it's maybe you're feeling like you're a natural born leader here. And the thing is with Capricorns, while ascending, you want to ascend to the place where you realize it's not to be in charge of other people, but to be in charge of one's own life, okay? So yeah, you'll often find that, a successful person at the top of their game is a Capricorn or an earth sign, which is very, very good. You can't knock anybody for their grind, right? I also feel like Capricorns, you know, are very alluring. Look at this Devil card. And I said about the last Scorpio reading, I believe this is other people's opinions, in the cards. And look at this Devil, the temptation in it. So I do believe that while ascending, you have to be able to fight the temptation of maybe when you're out of a job, just sitting there and really doing nothing, because I feel like you can become quite the opposite. Like if you're, very goal orientated and then there's nothing, I feel like while you're in solitude or while you're on your own or out of a job, you should use that as a time for creative solitude. So look into your own business. A lot of Capricorns will, look at this guy, will work on their body, will go to the gym and have sort of health goals and things like that. I definitely feel like it's important, especially if you're ruled by Saturn as a Capricorn, that, when you spend this time alone, you should definitely have like a side project if you're out of work, because I feel like it goes from one extreme to the other. You may become addicted to other things, like a lot of earth signs actually, because they need to be doing something, motivated here. Okay, like I said, it's very good that you want to be at the top of your game. You want to be the boss. You're very driven here, very persistent, very practical and very steady, as earth signs are in general. I think that Capricorns can come across as maybe the coldest sign in the zodiac, okay? Because it's like when I've turned my back here, they've turned their back. They can come across, I feel, as emotionless. I mean, they're opposite Cancer in the zodiac. So, we go from Cancer, the most emotional, and then to Capricorn, where it's like, looks solid as a rock here. It's like, we can't get nothing out of this rock here. It's like very stubborn, which is good in the sense of work and goals, but probably not so much in a relationship if you're being stubborn. Not too much unlike the Scorpio, like where you can cut off your own nose to spite your face, sort of turn your back on somebody and seal up that brick wall and never want to look back there again. So you can leave people like just completely and just cut them off and be gone here. Like, yeah, this is, the end of us. Goodbye. And that's it. Turn your back. You're gone forever. You gave them a chance. It didn't work out. And off you go. And I think that's why it's not that I believe you're emotionless. I do believe you have emotions, obviously. I feel like it just may come across that way because you can turn your back and be very stubborn and not look back there. So I guess that this is somebody who's, dealt with a Capricorn here. Let me get this up. Look at this picture of this Capricorn here, the Devil. Like, oh my gosh. So I guess, when you need to be, I guess you can be full of rage here. Like if somebody's done you or your family wrong, it's like that can then become your goal to make sure that, that person is, well, the word I just heard was defeated. But yeah, like utterly like foaming at the mouth here. If they're going to mess with my family, wow, they have me to answer to. They've brought out this dark side. of me here, okay? But again, I want to stick to the positives, and I love this Knight of Pentacles. When I was looking in the deck and I was looking at the Knight of Pentacles, I was like, you know, they always get this reputation for being so slow, you know, being an earth sign and, you know, very cautious and things like that. There's nothing wrong with being slow and cautious. But this Knight of Pentacles, I love the most here, okay? And that's because this Knight of Pentacles has reached his destination. And I feel like as a Capricorn, it's probably when you're always striving and looking for your life purpose or your goal or your next challenge, like to be able to feel like accomplished in something is probably a very beautiful feeling within you, and it brings out a whole nother side of you. And I feel like those Capricorns who are ascending, they just sort of know they're from a higher place, whether it's from a royal castle, a spiritual mountain, an alien ship or whatever. You know, they just know that they're connected up there to the gods. They can like equally feel the same sort of connected here. I feel like you guys, that's why you're always striving to be higher. If you can see his hand up in the air, it's the same in the Capricorn sign there, that you know, it raises to the top, because you're always striving to be higher, to be that next level up, to, you know, really focus on your life purpose. You know, you'll just have this feeling like, I have a life purpose here and I want to accomplish it. What I came to this planet to do, I'm going to get it done. And this is why I love this Knight of Pentacles. You probably guys may feel like, you know, it's never done, but this guy, he led the people from inside Earth here. And, you know, that's a Capricorn, a great leader. You know, people could probably moan at you for working too much, but then, you know, when they need somebody to get the job done, you get the job done. We look at this guy here as a knight. Well, it's the knight who led the people out of there, you know? So this is why I always say, you know, he's so slow in normal readings, but, you know, you've got to love him because he brings the stability, you know, the integrity here, and the leadership, the passion, the drive here, the persistent to get the job done. Whether people may view you as stubborn or not, it's just this persistent to get the job done. Maybe when other people are, you know, crying and all emotional, and you just like, okay, let's get this sorted out, and then, you know, I'll have time to sit back later and cry. So I'm going to take care of everybody and what needs to be taken care of first, you know. And people may see that as an emotionless, but I think you're just getting the job done and taking care of everybody and trying to set the path. So people may feel like, you know, you're just pointing in one direction here, but I feel like what a great direction to be pointed in, you know, striving to be higher. And of course, we have, you know, those lovely Capricorns, you know, that are only a little bit devilish. But I feel like this could be like the Capricorn that could get a little bit lazy here. I'm visualizing somebody with hairy legs. Like I haven't done, you know, it's getting to winter, I'm not going to shave. Oh dear. But this is why I feel like you need to, if you're out of work or, you know, there's nothing really that you need to be taken care of, I feel like, you know, that temptation's always there, like addiction sort of thing. Maybe I'm addicted to watching TV programs, or, you know, and I'm just sat down and not really noticing, but you're like, you know, I'm striving to finish this program before the week's out, because you're always going to have that drive and persistence about you there. So again, like I said, it depends on what sort of level of Capricorn we're looking at. You know, there are different levels in everybody. So if it doesn't resonate with you, you know, there is different levels of Capricorn. So just please understand that. But I feel like Capricorns can be very generous as well. This is why I brought out the Six of Pentacles. I feel like they can be very generous, you know, and this is what I said about the noble savages. Because look at his face here. I mean, he's handing out charity, but he's like peasants. This is just what I get from his face. Like, you know, so it's quite noble to do charity work, but it's quite savage to be like, peasants. Yes, come on, take it. I'll help you. Because, you know, they've worked so hard to accomplish something, but they're also caring and aware. And I don't feel like, you know, Capricorns are emotionless at all. I feel like they can have a very elevated perspective. You know, that certain things might need doing before we sit back and cry. Hint, hint, Cancers. I'm joking. I'm going to have such a backlash. But yeah, this was your video. I hope you liked it. Only one person asked me for the Capricorn one, so maybe only one person will watch it. But like I said, ask and you shall receive. Good luck, guys.